My name is Louis Tychus, and I was killed in one of the most horrible fights for civil rights. The fight took place in a place called Ludlow at Colorado Fuel and Iron Company. Life as a miner isn't great. That's why so many of us protested. We worked in darkness for up to 16 hours a day for very little wage. Most of our wage is paid in script, which is only redeemable at the general store. Also, the job is very, very dangerous. Many miners could be easily killed doing their job. Many miners are killed in explosion-related accidents. When something explodes, the rock can go flying and crush and kill miners. Also, many miners are killed by taking in harmful gases that sometimes can be found while mining. Many of these deaths could be avoided, but the people that own the place, the Rockefellers, don't really care. As long as they are getting their quota of coal and iron, they are fine. Those are just a few of the many reasons why we protested against the Colorado Fuel and Iron Company. On September 23, 1913, all the miners of Colorado Fuel and Iron Company went on an official strike. We would be in strike until the Rockefellers gave in to our demands. We demanded better work conditions, better wages, and union recognition. Then things went from bad to worse. The date was April 20th, 1914, and the militia were called in. The Rockefellers asked me to come and speak with them. Many miners warned me not to go because they believed it was a trap. I believed and hoped that the Rockefellers wanted to create an agreement, so I agreed to meet them. As I walked towards the train station, I saw militia hiding everywhere with their guns trained on me. Instead of meeting the Rockefellers, I met the militia that were probably ordered to kill me. I ran away and called for any help. We all began to get ready for the fight that was going to break out. The miners and their families were hiding in their tents when the first bullet was shot. No one knows who shot the first shot, but soon gunfire is raining down on the tent colony. Women and children fled to shallow pits dug under the forearms under the tents. This did not protect them too well. After the massacre, people found bodies of dead women and children hiding in the pits. After, the gunfire stopped for a few minutes. A few miners and I helped the remaining people get on a train away from the fighting. Soon, 2 other miners and I were caught by the militia and were taken to see Linderfeld. He and his men called us names and cursed us, so I did the same to them. He grew angry with me and hit me in the head with his gun. He hit me so hard the stock broke off the gun. I fell to the floor unconscious. Tychus fell face downward. As he lay there, we saw the militiamen fall back. Then they aimed their rifles and deliberately fired them into the unconscious man's body. It was the first murder I had ever seen, for it was a murder and nothing less. Then the miners ran about in the tent colony, and women and children scuttled for safety in the pits, which afterward trapped them. The final count of people killed at the Ludlow Massacre came to the total of 17 men, women, and children. The damage was terrible. During the night, some of the militia set fire to the tents, and some people were taking shelter in the tents. They burned to death. Despite everything, though, to this day, I am still known as a brave person sticking up for what I believe in.